Hi fam, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lindy Sibeko, known as Mrs. S for those who don't know me. Today we're going to do our part 2. During a process of grieving, it's not easy. You need support, you don't know who you are, you forget about yourself, your life stops automatically. That's where you need people who are close to you, your loved ones around you. In my case, my husband was always there for me. We were there for each other. My friends, my family, I did get support. And what I used to do, even now, I do it. I always talk about it. Talking about it heals you. Talking about it makes you to feel better, because when the time goes on, you'll start talking about it, then maybe cry. But when the time goes on, you'll see that, no, I no longer cry now. Meaning you are getting there. And when you talk about healing, you cannot heal completely, because anything can trigger you. Anything can trigger you, even after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. So you don't heal completely. But what I like, we cannot forget our angels. We cannot forget our little angels, because the memories cannot fade. You know, there's this stigma that is going around among us as people. When a mom is grieving, we tend to be experts. We tend to be counselors who don't have qualifications. Telling a person how to grieve, giving a person a time frame on how long should a person grieve. That's so wrong. And telling a person to be strong, that's so wrong, because we are suppressing the feelings of a person. By the time you're doing that, you are suppressing someone's emotions, because it's like you are telling the person, stop it now. Immediately telling me that I must be strong. You are like, stop it now. Allow people to grieve as much as they want, the way they want. Let's stop judging people who are grieving for their loved ones. You don't know how what this person is facing each and every day of his or her life. I'm including even the deads now. The daddies are also suffering from this. Can we be kindly, be considerate of people's feelings? You know, sometimes the pain is too much. The pain is too much, whereby you don't want to hear negative things from people. If someone doesn't know what to say to someone who's grieving, just give a hug and pass, rather than talking a lot of things, because it hurts. Imagine you are down at your lowest. There comes a person telling you, but it was just a child. So what do you mean? If it was just a child, meaning I don't have to grieve for him. So our community can hurt you. Our community can hurt you, giving you a time frame. It has been 10 years now. It has been 2 years now. Ndlula kule nto. How can you see that? Do you know what I'm dealing with? Have you ever lost a child? So we don't get support in our community as grieving moms. People, they take grieving as an advantage, like to suppress our feelings. So we mustn't allow that. It has been 3 years already. Not yet 3 years, 2 years, some couple of months. It will be 3 years November. I don't expect someone to tell me such things. No. This thing, it will automatically happen. To get to my healing, it will happen automatically. I don't need to be told by anybody else that I must stop now. No, it's totally wrong. Giving me excuses for me not to grieve is totally wrong. So moms, express your feelings. I remember having a conversation with one of my friends, telling her that, you know what, if you cry, cry. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. Because you are grieving and you are allowed. So these days, people, they want to they want to grieve on behalf of other people, because they want to tell you how to grieve and how long you should grieve. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. You are actually bullying or abusing another person, and you don't even know. You don't even know. Fine. Moms, grieving can affect your mental health. Grieving can put you into depression. As I've mentioned to my previous segments, that, you know, with grieving, you feel like you are ripped off. You feel like there's something has been removed from you. So grieving is so hard. I remember after 1 week of my son's funeral, I went to the shop and to take out a lay-by. The lay-by was in the same plastic with the one of my daughter. When I get there, I told the cashier the story. Then she came with the plastic, took out all the clothes. The one of my son was on top. The one of the sister was, you understand? I've never felt like that in my whole life. I've never felt like that. Because the one of my son was on top, she started to take them out one by one. One by one. Oh, you know, that day I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether I should cry, I should scream, I must just leave the shop or what. You know what? It was hard. It was very, very, very hard. But what can you say? So that is the process of grieving. That is the process of grieving. And then each and every day, anything can trigger you. That day I was triggered. And then it didn't stop there. Someone at church was like, where is your child? I was like, here is my child. I was with my daughter. She was like, no, the one you used to hold. I cried. Guess what? It was the same age. So anything can trigger you. Anything can trigger you. Yeah, anything can trigger you. So the question is, how do you move on from this? What is the next step? What is the next step from this? Do you still want to try? Or what? Do you still need another child? Or what? That's a question. So that one is up to you. And you know, people will also come asking you, when are you going to have another child? You know, I think that question, like, a person doesn't have to come and ask that question. It's so personal. Like, it's so personal. When are you going to have another child? That decision has to be taken by couples. Between me and my husband, doesn't need a third party to ask those questions. That question, you cannot ask me, when am I going to have a child? Do you know if I still need another child? Do you know if I'm ready mentally to have another child? Because really, grieving can affect your mental health. So it's like you're trying to control our life. You're trying to live our life. You understand? So the other thing, as I mentioned about mental health, grieving can affect your mental health. Depression is there. To some it happens, to some doesn't happen. But as for me, it wasn't depression. Yeah, it wasn't depression, but yeah, I can say, yeah, ngizwile, like ngizwile the pain. Yeah, ngizwile the pain. So that's why at the end of the day, you need to go to counseling sessions. It's either in the church or wherever you can get help. Because you cannot deal with this feeling alone. You need someone to guide you in this process. You need someone to guide you in this process. So what I need to tell you, grieving moms, you know you can grieve as much as you want. Don't allow someone to tell you what to do. Grieve as much as you want, but don't lose yourself in the process. You can just cry in your house, close the door, do whatever, because the truth is we don't grieve the same. But at the end of the day, there must be a stage whereby you go out. Just put on your makeup. Just dress nicely. Go out. Maybe when you go out, you meet with the people who look the same, who have the very same problem as you. Then you share your experiences. Go out with other ladies. Enjoy life. By putting the makeup, it's not like you want to forget about your problems. No, it's part of your therapy. It's part of your therapy. You mustn't look like your problem as your person. You mustn't cross the road and then people will just see by the way you look that you are going through a lot. No, I disagree. Look after yourself. Take care of yourself until you reach the stage whereby you feel like, no, now I'm coping. Now I can face the world. Now I'm getting better. I'm back to myself. Now I want to try for another baby. Because God won't test you beyond your strength. God sees that you are capable. That's why, you know what, that's why He allowed this to happen. Because He knows you. And who knows, maybe God can bless you with twins, triplets, if you try again. People, we always cry, we always face these situations, whether it can be your child, your parents, your loved ones. We always do. But I myself am specific because I'm grieving for my son. So grieving journey, it has never been easy and it will never be easy. Never. Never. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's move on with our life while we still at it. Let's embrace those moments when we're with our children. Those good moments when we're smiling, holding our children. Yeah, let's embrace those moments, because now we are only left with memories, nothing else. And what I like, those memories won't fade. Because even my son, I always remember my son as a bubbly child, ever smiling. My son will smile. Those are the good memories whereby no one can take it away from me. And I will always remember he will never be removed in my memories. He will never. Yeah. Ayekho umuntu, a person who can say, this has been easy for me. No. No worries. So good people, please drop your comments down there. Let's share our experiences, the judgments. Let's share the supports, like in the journey. Have you gotten that support? Please people, let's support each other. This journey, you cannot go alone in this journey. You need support. Let's hold each other's hands. Share this video with the people who have lost their children. Let's support each other. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Let's meet again on another video. And remember to share, to subscribe, to comment, also to like. I love you so much. Niyabo mama abahle. And God one day, He will remember you. He will remember you and bless you again. Just refer to your Bible. Go to Romans chapter 8, verse 28. It will speak with you. Yes, God will speak with you through that verse. You are not alone. You are not alone. I repeat, God loves you so much. And things will get better. Bye, lovies.